Hello and welcome back. So I got a new phone this year and I've been using this clear phone case, which I didn't really mind because I wanted to show off the pretty blue, but it's been a while and I've been wanting to upgrade my phone case and I didn't really want to spend a lot on those expensive fancy cases. So instead I decided to spend a lot to make my own. In all seriousness though, this should be pretty cheap DIY if you know where to look for materials and you can get them in small quantities. So today I'll be showing you how I made my own Mosaic phone case, inspired by these phone cases I've been seeing on TikTok and Pinterest. So let's get started. The first step to any creative project is my favorite part, which is a trip to the craft store. I love Michael's. Michael's is my Disneyland. I swear this is not an ad, but also, Michael's, please sponsor me. Anyways, they have a huge selection of beads in every color imaginable. It was fun just to browse and pick out the ones that spoke to me. I was especially looking for irregularly shaped ones, like look how cool this one is. They also had metal and gold charms. I was looking for some that kind of go with the beach theme. Honestly, I went a little overboard for what was supposed to be a cheap DIY, but it's okay. It's still cheaper than therapy. Here are the beads I got and put into my own organizer. You can definitely use your own little knickknacks or charms or coins that have significance to you, or maybe seashells that you've picked at the beach. But I didn't really have my own, so I got a huge pack at the store because that's all they had. For the base, I will be using this white adhesive caulk? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I also got a new white silicone phone case. First, I'm laying down the beads and charms just to plan out how I want it to look like. I'm going with this beachy theme with the shells and the starfish. I'm also incorporating pops of color and kind of just spacing them out how I like it. But yeah, it could be super cute to use your own charms. I've seen people use coins and rings as well. I will say with metal, there's a risk of tarnishing, so just keep that in mind. And then when I'm done, I take a picture to reference later. Before applying the caulk, I cleaned the case and the knife with an alcoholic wipe to make sure there weren't random pieces of lint or dirt that get mixed in. And then I just applied the caulk all over the case. You want to make sure there's a thick enough layer to submerge all of the beads, including the bigger ones. Then I just used a knife to smooth it out. I felt like I was putting cream cheese on a bagel or spreading the icing on a cake. You can leave it as is, but I thought it looked better to just cover all the edges and the corners. Here's a handy trick. If the surface is uneven, you can use some soapy water in your finger to smooth it out even more. If you notice the paste starting to stick to your finger, then just dip your finger in more water. I found that it works really well. And then clean up the edges with a wet paper towel. Okay, it is time to put the beads in. Just kind of laying them out lightly like I had planned beforehand. I tried my best to imitate how it looks in the reference photo I took, but it was pretty hard because you get one try basically. But you can take it out and then re-smooth it, which I did do a few times because I just have issues with perfectionism, which I've alluded to before, but that can be a topic for another video. But yeah, once all the beads are in their positions, I just push them in so that they're submerged and mostly level. And then if you want, you can smooth out sort of the surrounding areas a little bit and then wipe off any excess with a paper towel. I couldn't resist the temptation to move a couple of beads around, but just added a few final touches, and then I just let it dry overnight. And there you have it, your very own DIY Mosaic phone case. She's one of a kind, and I just can't wait to take her out and about. Let me know if you try it out yourself, or if you have any other ideas of what I should try next. See you next time. Bye!